everybody, this is Adam Ironside for Dirtbox TV as per usual, and today we're going to be doing another pedal demonstration. It is finally time to unveil the Valvette Custom Drive number 50. This is a project that's been going on for a few months now between Dirtbox and Valvette FX. And what it basically is to commemorate the 50th custom drive ever built. And if you don't know, the custom drive is one of the Dirtbox team's favourite overdrive pedals. What we decided to do was collaborate on a bit of a special design, a few modifications to the original circuit. Here it is, the Valvette Custom Drive number 50. Aside from the obvious aesthetic differences, a kind of gloss black paint as opposed to the matte on the originals. Custom graphic artwork designed by Johan with a little DB logo down there, Dirtbox logo on the bottom of the pedal. And instead of a blue LED, we have a bright green one, just minor aesthetic differences basically, just to show that it is a kind of limited special edition. In fact, there is currently only one of these available, and we're unsure if we're ever going to do any more of them. Obvious other difference here lies within this bright knob. On the original custom drive, it was a bright switch, simple on or off for a kind of upper mid-range treble boost. Well, now with the knob you have a lot more versatility and a lot more tonal possibilities and tonal variation. Using the tone and brightness knobs in conjunction with each other, you can achieve very subtle different EQ sounds. And of course, by having the tone and bright knob all the way up, you get the full range of gain available. Quite a complex pedal, and it's very difficult to kind of dial it in exactly how you want. But when you get it there, it really is worth all of the work. Okay, so if you're interested in how the original Valvette Custom Drive sounds, check out an earlier episode of Dirtbox TV with myself demoing that pedal, as you can get all of those sounds with the Custom Drive 50, as well as some extra special sounds that we'll demonstrate now. Alright guys, so I'm running a Sir S4 into Hughes & Kettner Statesman Quad EL84 1x12 version. A kind of favourite setting of mine on the pedal, going into a clean channel. And basically I've got the volume set at about unity gain. I've got the brightness knob all of the way down, so it will be like the bright switch off on the original pedal. I've got the tone knob set dead straight up at noon. And I've got the gain round at about 3 o'clock. And what you get is just a kind of glassy-ish sort of, but still smooth and defined lead sound. So here it is without the pedal. And with. What I'll do for a real smooth lead sound on that is I'll up the gain a tiny bit. So it's now on full gain, but you don't get the full range of the gain knob unless the brightness knob is all of the way on full as well, which I'll demonstrate later. So what we've done for now is just keep the rest of the settings exactly the same, but we've got that gain knob all the way up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kick in a little bit delay in the effects loop, courtesy of the TC Electronics Nova repeater. He's the clean signal with the delay. And now also the Custom Drive 50. Really nice kind of modern low gain blues sound. But what the Custom Drive really excels at, as I've explained on the original Custom Drive demo, is that its main purpose is designed to push an already overdriven amp. It softens the tone and softens the notes, and it also compresses it a little bit, but without losing any of the dynamics or pick attack. What I'll do is I'll switch over the dirty channel on the amp, and I'll have all of the knobs on the pedal straight up at noon. Low gain crunchy sound coming from the amp. Here it is without the pedal. And with all the knobs at noon, and you already get a great lead tone. Without the pedal. And with. Already a really smooth but crunchy, crispy lead tone. Quite transparent with the settings up at noon, but just a kind of upper mid to lower high frequency emphasis. So what I'll show you now is using this pedal as a kind of dirty boost sound. Okay, so what I've done is I've rolled the volume all the way up. There's a pretty hefty amount of boost available. I've rolled the gain down to around 8:30, and the tone and brightness knobs are still up at 12 noon. Okay, so here's that sound without the pedal. And with. Again without. And with. So if you just want a pretty transparent overdrive pedal, but with just the ability to kind of shape the EQ just a little bit, put some emphasis on the high end for you to really cut through the mix for solos, etc., then this does that kind of slightly dirty boost thing very, very well. Okay, now what I'll do is show you just how much gain this thing has available. In order to get the maximum amount of gain and drive from this pedal, what you need to do is have the tone and brightness knobs rolled all the way up. You're very unlikely to use this much gain. But what you do get is a very kind of sticky pick attack, high kind of definition tone. So again, without the pedal. And with. So what you get, even with a humbucker, is that really single coil screaming, overdriven to the point of explosion, kind of 80s Malmsteen tone. And it sounds awesome, it's so much fun to play. Here it is again with a little bit of delay added, without the pedal. And with, for over the top 80s hair metal cheese. Very loud, very ear-piercing, very fun. Okay, so now I'm going to have the gain and volume set rather sensibly at around about noon. And I'm just going to tweak the tone and brightness knobs and show you how they interact together. And you can get very slightly different, very subtle changes in tone. But you really can get a kind of original voicing from this pedal. Okay, so the pedal settings are below as usual. And here it is without the pedal. And with. So quite smooth and warm, but with the brightness knob just a little bit up and the tone quite reasonably high at about 2 o'clock. Then what you get is a kind of still a smooth tone, but you hear every pick attack. It's very defined. Okay, same again. This time the tone and brightness knob are set in the same position at about 9 o'clock. So again, without the pedal. And with. Finally, what I use this pedal for most of the time, or sorry, should I say the original Custom Drive as a lead boost, to have the tone and brightness knobs rolled all the way off, and you just get a nice rounded, warm boost, but still, because of the circuitry, you still get added pick and attack and pick and definition. Now, if you're going to use the pedal like this, it seems a bit of a waste of the tone and brightness controls, because there's a lot of versatility and a lot of unique sounds available within just those two dials alone. So here it is, a little bit of delay. And here it is without the pedal. And when I say a little bit of delay, I clearly mean quite a lot of delay. And with. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Valvette Custom Drive number 50. We will release a video very soon explaining how you can get your hands on this pedal. As there is only one, we're going to have to kind of take in emails and pull one at random for the person who wants to purchase it. It will be priced slightly higher than the original Custom Drives, as it is limited edition, and it has taken a lot of extra work to produce. But yeah, it's still going to be priced at under £200. Subscribe to our YouTube, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Twitter to read about very soon how you can own this pedal. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, take it easy.